Welcome back to Getting Work, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Jarrett hanging out here with my boy Ian. How the heck's it going, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
It's a new week.
Yes, it is. It is a new week. It's a new week. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Shout out to Big E.
Okay, exactly. Why is that not picking up? You just keep yapping. I'm gonna fix something.
So tonight we are going to do, following the theme, we are holding to theme of the week. Theme of the week is tax and throwback. So we were playing yesterday. I played some old school Prince of Persia. I'm going to finish that up later on this week as well. I did not beat it. So I have to go ahead and get better at that. But I hadn't played it since the 90s. So, not too bad considering I hadn't played it 30 years or 20 years, I guess. But we are tonight going to play another old school game.
Counts, by God.
It counts.
More only because this was the only game I could fire off.
Pretty much. It was the easiest one to boot up with both of us tonight. Yes. So, but it counts. It stays counts. On theme. So
came out in 2001.
That's right. Yep.
Figure some of the throwback games might even be a little bit newer than this.
Yeah. To be fair, that actually is probably true. That is actually true. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so we're gonna do some Dark Age tonight, of course. We will be in Albion. We're on Celestius.
Play around with some friars in Albion, at least to start, and see what's going on.
Yeah, see how things pick up.
I think the big thing is if we get enough folks on, and it would be possible to set up a freaking Medusa run. That would be
awesome.
That would be incredible. So we'll have to see, but because you still haven't even done it.
Mm-mm.
Period.
I haven't done it at all.
Okay. Let me do this real quick.
All right, so get that squared away. What do I need? Buffage.
Okay. And did you did change up the title on Twitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
TNT Week leveling in Alb. DAOC Cira 2001.
Nice.
Celestius.
Okay. Cool. This is like, no, we're doing like a completely different version of Prince of Persia.
Yeah. I have to go ahead and beat that game. It's one of those that really got annoyed by the end.
I mean, only having like an hour.
That's it.
That's rough.
And it's, especially because I hadn't played it. So I was doing, if you're really rolling through, you're not exploring. You're not, what is this door? What's over here? What's this gate do? You're not doing any of that. You're going just straight on through and playing. I wasn't. I'm like, what is over here? Let's check that out. That's a dead end. Nothing over there. Let's go this way. So, but yeah, had a few people hop on as well. That's always cool.
Nice. All right. Let me send this over to the split so we can do this thing. We're going to do a little bit of prep work, and then we got to go pay some receipts this evening.
Absolutely. You have a certain arsonist. Don't burn down a church. It's just, you don't do that. Okay. Even I say you don't do that.
Here. Oh, your game isn't.
Oh, did it drop?
Yeah.
Well.
Pro streamers, ladies and gentlemen. Pro streamers.
Absolutely. It just doesn't want to load. Let's give it another crack here. Pardon me while I look this up. It just does not want to load that. All right. Chrome does not want to load that particular tab. Just that one. The others are fine. It likes the other ones. It's very positive about the rest. No, we're going to exit.
It was funny because it was loaded before.
Yeah.
I kind of fire on that screen when we're chatting and kind of talking about stuff because it's the easiest screen for me to see that things are
like
on and running the way they're supposed to.
I usually even wait for that reason.
Yeah.
I'll wait for them like, okay, I won't load that one until okay, that's my cue of I'm ready on my side.
Getting ready to load. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got the order of operations typically down. It's just, Windows and Chrome and everything else decide not to behave.
Does not want to do that. So
how's everybody doing this evening?
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves.
Random
I'll give you a topic.
random banter.
But I'm just okay. Are you gonna load? All right. I was worried I was gonna have to do a full shutdown. Can you see me now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had typed in. Quit was typed in. I was like, all right, we're all ready. Okay.
All righty. Go. Talk to my honey over here. Let's get a little bit of speed set up. Got the nice sunset going here in Albion.
And the way my camera is facing, I'm just like facing the ground.
There we go.
All right. Nice. Simultaneous kill.
Oh wait a minute! I'm not getting quest kills. Are we too high of a level?
20. Oh, I'm 19. Hang on. We learned this the other day. Hold up. See if you get this one.
I did.
There you go. Can't be
suckers.
Yeah. That's right. This is the server of solo I got a whole bunch of them over. Where are you at?
Hold up.
It might be less complicated to just do one at a time. That way you're not swapping through them.
Yeah. Just burn them down.
Yeah, you got to get a hit on one. So
that's 7. At least they pop. I mean, they pop quick, fast. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I needed one more. There we go. Let me go turn this in. The battles themselves almost got me to 3.
Oh, nice.
Turn in should get me around 7. So one more run should do it.
Yeah, there you go. I have to keep reminding myself I'm not playing as my cleric. I'm a healer. Cleric. Cleric's a healer.
Yep. Well, actually, almost 8. Nice.
There you go. So
I didn't know if I'd gotten to like the diminishing returns where it's not actually 5 bubs, it's closer to 4. So I was being conservative. But still, one more run and we're good.
Cool.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hello.
That's 2, 3. Try to hit these. Yep, that's 5, 6. Oh, there we go. That's 8. 10 should be right here. Yay. You guys aren't even like what I'm worried about. Like you guys don't even know how lucky you are. If I really wanted to, you guys could be on the hit list. We'll wipe you out and your whole family.
All of you. All youths.
Oh, did you just say all youths?
Yep. Did you ever see, what was it? My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny.
Youths.
Oh, come on. My mother's family's Sicilian, Italian. You think we haven't watched like My Cousin Vinny like ad nauseum?
That is true. That is true.
The 2 youths.
Youths.
You just say, and it was so great because it was Herman Munster and it was the judge.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
All right, this should do it, and it did. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got.
All right, so we need to go to church. Take me to...
In more ways than one.
Well, that's true.
Sorry, just making sure I had all of
your
that.
life.
Exactly.
All right,
here.
let's see.
Let me stick to you, and then I'll invite you.
Yeah, we can be in a group again.
Yeah. Yay.
Briefly.
Well, for both 20-ish. Yeah. And then we can just go to the next round of
Yeah, right.
quests.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Which it does not tell me, so I do not know.
When we get to the teleporter,
Yeah, well,
it should point us to a good place.
The Slayer information
Oh, okay.
quest, which has told me up until now, and then basically we're leaving.
Yeah,
the
because
area.
you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I mean, we're gonna get to Humberton first. We could just teleport to the next one.
Sure, but we still have the quest. We still have Batusta Abbey needs to drop. This dude doesn't.
That might be your answer.
We were what, level
10?
Yeah, I was gonna say 12, maybe.
I don't think it was 12.
I don't. Probably not.
I want to say that because we got it first.
Yeah.
It went straight. Yeah, it did not go well. We could have teleported to Camelot. And by the time we do all that,
on second thoughts, let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place.
It is quite silly.
Quite silly. No. This all has to stop. It has gotten way too silly.
All right. Let's see. These guys are yellow. I'm telling you, it's not going to be just a pushover.
It's two of us. We're freaking friars. We're fine.
Yeah, no, just saying. They're not going to be gray. So these guys are blue. We're going to fight our way across.
Yep. We got this. Punk ass. Because he was purple. He was like...
Oh, he was deep purple.
He was dead.
He basically one-shot at me. He put me down to like 20% or one hit.
Yeah. I remember because I was trying to heal.
You were like, I'll heal.
No, I'm not.
No,
I can't heal that.
We laughed at all the graves. It's like, I wonder where he is. Oh.
Yeah. Look at all the bones.
Look at the bones. All right. The rebellion.
He's yellow. He's yellow. I said.
See, I gave your boy Triple H. He's got stuff that pops with him.
Yeah, you stay on him. I'll work through these guys. Okay, these guys, it's the elementals that are the pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're come on, one hit. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, we killed it! We got it! Yay!
Hang on.
That's okay.
Bring you back.
I got credit, and we killed.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you get credit?
Oh yeah. That's how I knew we got it, because I saw the thing said we killed it. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Shoot, I didn't think I saw that, but then again, I was also
like really focused in on don't die, don't die, don't die.
I know I didn't. I can't pick up his head because my bag is full.
Full. Oh, okay, grief.
Please let it be something on the ground that I can pick up. It is not. Well, ain't that some malarkey? What is the keyboard command again for picking up stuff? Because clearly I have not set it up on this one.
Okay, I know they... okay. Tell me they didn't. Tell me they didn't.
Didn't what?
Tell me they didn't just do this. Look at the grave I'm standing in front of. Tell me they didn't just do this.
Oh, man.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, hey. We have companies. You up here. Okay, I can swing anytime.
Yeah, this one might be rough because we didn't really...
I wasn't even... Yeah, I wasn't... Yeah. If we barely survived that last time...
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his attention.
I don't know, I should be mad or just be like, okay, great minds think alike. Because it is, like, syncopated.
Yeah. That's really not you.
Well, and syncopate. I've already got like the syncopate with the K and everything is set. I have that character created.
You know, somebody's been watching the stream. Was like syncopate. I like that name. That's what we're gonna do. That's what happens, man. You start getting popular. People want to start copying you and stuff. I mean, heck, you know. You don't see any Julixes out there, do you? No.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you pick a name that's like in the English language and just like butcher the spelling. Pretty much.
Yes. I forgot even how I came up exactly with the name Julix. There was a reason for it, but it's the most bass-ackwards reason.
I mean, mine, because Caleb's character in some books I read, but also like every variation of Caleb was taken, which is kind of a common name for like paladins and like the holy people and like a lot of like these like fantasy and RPGs and stuff like that. And then syncopate was just, I was just playing off of just kind of my music roots, just, you know, jazz and stuff like that. You're syncopating off the beat, you know, you're just kind of, that's how that came along. And like, wasn't like Gagarin from like Star Trek? Wasn't that like a race? Like
it wasn't exact. It was something close.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I'm trying to remember because I remember how I got Julix. That's why I said it's a bass-ackwards reason. So this is original Dark Age 2001, and you know, naming and stuff like that. You're supposed to come up with, and it was something like you take the first 3 letters of where you were born or where you lived, and the last 3 letters of something else, and you combine them. And so originally his name was going to be Lelix. But I started that character, Lelix, on some Miles. Do you remember Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started on his account, learning the game. Like, there's this game called Dark Age. You should try it out. And I started on that account. And so then when I bought my own, I couldn't use it. And I was like, Keelix, nah, I don't like that. Julix. And literally the
That's
L
it.
just slid I slid over to J. It was like, Julix it is. I can say it. It seems like a
I could even see, because you even have like the JUs like right there on the yep.
I was like, that's how it is. I don't know why I remembered that, but that was all right. So what do we need to do? First off, I need to sell some stuff. Let me run in here and get rid of
let's do that.
all of this.
That's a good idea.
Every quest I go to now. At least you got.
Do we need to go kill him again? Like now that we're ready? I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to go level up.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
And then we need to then we need to go back and get all the receipts. Like just rickroll that fool.
Yeah, that was entirely too close.
Macro.
Which shows how high a level he actually is.
Right.
Because
really, it's the ads. It's the summons.
Yeah, he's not so bad.
No. And what helped us last time is basically I was able to just pull them away, and then you were able to kill them.
Okay.
So I have Fulton's head. I think we'll wait till you get him, because I think we have a turn in.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, but we'll wait. We'll check out what the teleporter's telling us as far as
Oh yeah, to the next one.
Yeah. And another one.
To the next one.
And another one.
I think I want to say we're going to go out into the forest.
Oh, you're Kyra Wolf Witch. Oh, no, wait. They're saying that's 38.
No. I'm
When
way
did that change?
off. Oh, this one doesn't go anything like it used to. Like, there's no forget what you knew.
This ain't the same mode. This ain't the same mode song that you're used to. Okay. Well,
Cots is 23 to 30. It might be
so we
time for
well, maybe, but we may not be able to because we're only 20. We may need to go.
I'm gonna hit. Let me hit Cots real quick and see if there's a
Okay.
cluster.
Okay.
All right. Somebody out
Good
here.
old Cotswold.
That is not what I was looking for. Those were not the droids I was looking for.
But the fact that they have the yellow on top of their heads is that's the weapon guy.
Yeah.
Someone just showed up next to me. Their name is So Fresh.
Oh, somebody's got to have So Clean, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that has to be.
It'd be a travesty. It would be a travesty. And it can't be one of their tunes. It needs to be one of their buddies. It has to be like you have to have them running side by side.
Absolutely.
Why didn't we think of that?
That's actually pretty good. We'll have to get that person on the stream just so we can one of us can create a character So Clean.
Even if they had a bot named So Clean, then like on another account, like that's fine.
I don't see anybody.
Weird. So no Slayer or anything?
And I'm stuck on a door somehow.
Well, that tracks.
That's solid.
Let me go to Ludlow.
All right.
Because that's still 11 to 23. Yeah, there's a Slayer quest here, right at Ludlow.
Well, that's where it is. Ludlow. All right. So is it this dude?
Yep.
Oh wait, is it Slayer's Guild that gives it to you? Did I stare straight through?
I don't know.
Yeah, so this one is the one that you just right click on and it gives it right back to you. It just gives you the list of where to go. So let me do that again. Read it this time. Camelot Hills housing entrance. Okay. That's where he's at.
So we need to go to Camelot?
We do need to go to Cots.
Oh, Cots,
housing.
and then right, and then cross the bridge and then do all that stuff. Okay.
I'm not gonna run out of speed. Where's this? 1 minute. I knew I've been wandering for a while.
Yeah, just long enough.
That's 6 cents of like, wait a second. Something is wrong in the force. There was a disturbance.
I mean, really, I know we kind of got hyped up like doing 2 friars, but we probably should have done like a friar and a minced. Or something like a friar and a sork or something like, so that we have like a speed and a like we need to have like a minced, a sork, or a thurg like in the mix, so that way we can have like some kind of speed going on.
We can't do battle get the little stone.
No, you don't get the speed of the hunt. All right, now we just need to kill. Oh, the river sprites. Okay, yeah.
10, only 10, not 20.
Okay. Well, we only had to kill 10 of those dwarf dudes.
Oh, it's 20.
It was 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are red. I should just go. That 5.
God, hold up.
Got one behind you.
Yeah, good God. Okay.
We don't want to back up.
Yeah. Do all the heal styles. All the heal
Pay
styles.
attention. Pay attention to
Yeah.
what style I'm hitting. There we go. When we our next 2 tunes will be mints. We'll have 2 mints at the same time. We can never be balanced. We have to go completely.
We're like a pally and a sprint, so then we can do like a pally and a miss, then we can perma sprint with speed. No. But hey, Dark Age does count as a throwback game. It is old enough. We decided it's over 20 years old. It counts, and it was the only game I had time to actually be able to fire up tonight.
Details.
is the real reason. It's like the kayfabe reason is it's just kayfabe is just that it's it qualifies.
It qualifies. What's going on here, Righteous? Yeah, I'm actually gonna play. I'm gonna go back and finish that Prince of Persia. Probably later. Well, not probably later this week.
Yeah, and I'm gonna figure out. We'll find something. Like, it'd be great if we could find the problem with the throwback games is like trying to find something we could play online together at the same time. It's
online.
like
What is online?
What is this madness you're talking about? What is this madness you're talking about?
Yeah, online.
Nobody's gonna be playing games online.
Which line? That line? Telephone line? What line?
Exactly. Well, I mean, not to be fair. I mean, there were, even in the mid to late 90s, early 90s, there were games out there, but they were designed, at least for that time frame, for dial-up. And so it'd be kind of curious to see if you can get like an emulated game from back then that would then also connect out, or like where like game distributors would have like their own kind of online system set up, and you had to connect to it first, and it really. Oh, Diablo 1 in Righteous, that's not a bad idea. Or even Diablo 2. I mean, really, that's not a terrible idea.
I don't know if I've ever played Diablo 1. Trying to think. It's one of those games I'm pretty sure I have played or have seen, but I can't remember it.
Fresh meat from the butcher. Yeah, it was one of the classic. It was probably my first foray into like the fantasy RPG kind of side of things, and it was like right at my alley because it was just so dark and brutal. I was like, okay, all right, I can do this, and yeah, you can get online with folks and play. Okay.
I had to go look that one.
Although I'd say the land runs were even better. Yeah, I mean, it's like an RPG kind of guy who likes kind of the darker kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, Diablo's like right there. It's
He's like, that's your niche.
all right. That might be something we might have to
Yeah, sounds good.
pull out.
That Saturday night stream.
I think so for sure.
See, I'm intentionally trying to line up Star Control where you're not gonna have to sit through it.
Well, actually, I was gonna say like as long as I don't have to play it.
Oh, okay. I was trying to save you from just having to sit through.
But it might be one of those ones. If you did that, I would like tomorrow. If you did that tomorrow night, I could probably kind of hang back and watch it. I might have to pop off here and there.
Yeah.
But I could hop in and watch you do it.
Somebody else to just talk with. You know.
Well, I can get on Discord with you.
Yeah.
And just watch it, and
or we can actually test out the new setup where you can pop in.
Mm-hmm. You can pull me in through video ninja. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna just default to healing you on this.
Yeah, I understand.
It's probably seems to work out the best.
We got teams.
Oh, you don't
just
know.
Swap over.
Okay, now they're on you. All right.
Really well.
That's okay, cause see, I can still hit him with the fat stick. That's all right.
Nope. To be honest, we could probably take one-on-one without healing. So even if you pull one off me,
yeah, it's not the end of the world, and then we can just quickly get back up, and then
run away.
pretty much. Oh, I got points to put into some stuff.
Oh yeah,
I got some points to put into some things.
Oh,
We'll kill this guy, and then we'll
I know that I did that last time.
train up.
I'm about to be 21. If only that were really true.
All right, hold up. I need to train.
Actually, you know what? Let me kill.
Oh, okay. Yep. To get you to the next. Yep.
Yeah,
Actually, it
right
might get me.
Cusp of it.
I'm just under a bub myself.
Yeah, so let's just run through these 10.
Okay, that works.
And then
Yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely have to give him righteous props for the idea there.
That's a really good idea.
That's money right there.
All right, so tomorrow I will probably tomorrow I'm gonna do Prince of Persia. I'm gonna finish that off.
Okay.
And then
I'll be able. It might be depending on when you start. It might be later on Thursday, but I should be able to at least hop on with you on Thursday on Discord.
Thursday,
and,
not Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday, if you're going to do Prince of Persia tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I could hop on for sure.
So what I was thinking about I could do, I might do Prince of Persia up in the day. Let me see how my evening and day is going to play out.
Okay.
I might do it up in the day even.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because tomorrow evening I could hop on as far as I can at least game kind of being on with Video Ninja. And a good thing too there is that if that doesn't quite work out, we could fall back to Discord and just call it good.
Yeah,
Thursday, like I said, it'd probably a bit later in the evening, depending on how the meetings go and stuff.
Sure.
Because my Thursdays suck.
Thursday is your favorite day.
Thursday is my favorite day of the week. And Friday, I'm actually taking off. Hold up. Let me step back here just a little bit. All right. Cursor on the volume. Hey, I tried to be kind. I tried to be kind with the.
What's going on, Ollie? How you doing?
That's like my best, like my biggest test of the compressor I have set up on the mic and everything just to make sure, but I still bust right through that shit. It's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't care. And we're doing good, Ollie. We're just kind of hanging back, having a chill night. We're just kind of rolling through a couple fryers, just cause. You know, why not? Getting them just kind of, also kind of to test out some of the other different aspects of the Celestia server that we haven't yet. We've done like POC, we've done a lot of the RVR and stuff like that, but we haven't really done the leveling experience through the town quests
and
things like that yet. So
PL.
Yep.
That 10P, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we get that set up.
At least it's not a far run here.
No, really isn't.
All right.
Nice. I'm already halfway through.
Nice.
Okay, let me pick up this guy again. And then I'm gonna train.
So it sounds like we're just about at the same pace.
We're close.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was like even further off, and I did do a little bit.
I thought you were further behind me.
And I did a little bit to try and I was basically trying to eyeball.
Because I didn't think that you were. I didn't even think you were 19 when we logged off.
No, so I got to 19, and then I ran, and then I got to. It was when we started tonight. I was 19 and about 2.5 bubs in.
Okay.
So I got myself to there, and I think it was like one run.
Gotcha. All right.
So I'm just gonna throw some points in parry.
Squared away there. What we got? Off of my evade.
Yeah, only 2. Like I know. And I know that they had some issues with the server earlier. It's probably a good thing you didn't try and stream it last night. I guess because I think they have I'd suspect they're running it off of some cloud host.
Oh, sure.
And so they were saying there's a problem with the host. It was off their Discord server. They said there was a problem with the host and they're having some issues. I don't know if that probably maybe impacted some things, but
maybe.
And I'm not aware of another shard going on.
Some Atlas
has that started yet?
Because shoot, my mind blanked on the name. Trap. I think it was.
It's not out yet. Okay,
okay.
So it's one to keep an eye on, but it's not out yet. I don't know. Maybe
that's the point though about the shards. That's the downside. One day they could just disappear.
Oh sure, absolutely. That's the trade-off. So yeah, don't get too invested in your characters, and that's why it's probably good. Like with this server, like the overall investment isn't that big. Because it's not like you have to get like a true to form like template built up or anything like that. They're pretty generous about the drops and things, and it's not too hard to get like a good solid setup going. A few quests, Medusa, some dragon runs, and then it's just doing the RVR and whatever you need to do to get your blood tokens. Then you know, get some
Weirdly
stuff.
enough, I have quite a few of those.
Oh, there you go.
I have like 10,000 of those. Maybe
Yeah,
more.
and they're still testing on stuff. So, well, it's. I think it's. It's gonna go fine. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think it happened.
Yeah, no worries. I saw your health.
Not healing.
I was like, let me jump
Well, it's
back.
your health. It was like. Yeah, I was probably healing off the styles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fires are nuts.
Alright, well, we got one more after this one, right?
Yeah. That should get us to another level. I mean, and this is where you can see it really is scaled to a 2-man,
Sure.
and you can really kind of just
Except
run
for
through
when
these.
it's only a one-man.
Well, yeah.
I forget we could all just, yeah.
You can hop
we could
on.
all
Yeah.
just back it. Doesn't matter. Back in the day, somebody would have lost their mind on you if you did that.
Well, especially if you got the kill.
Uh-huh.
That was where it really. Yep.
Double deuces.
Okay, let's see what kind of damage we can do here. All right, let me get. There we go. Oh, more. 10% less. Okay, so I get an upgrade to the group endurance. That helps. Okay, I'll do that for now.
Did you get credit?
I did not,
Oh, crap. I was hoping you would.
but I hadn't actually picked up. I actually picked up the new quest yet.
Oh.
I got like, I turned in and then got like distracted by training, and that's all right. Okay, got that guy. So we'll just have to kill. Par for the course. We'll have to kill one more.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus one. Plus one. All right, well, now let me train. Let's stay here. That.
Oh wait, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Can we clip that? Because Ian was actually healing.
Hey. Technically, it was a buff. Do not besmirch my good name in my non-healing ways. All right. 7. My Bulls made the playoffs, man. It's been a long time.
And P. Will's back.
Yeah, he's He played really well in the final game of the season. We get to play the defending champs.
Well, because
Just happened to be my son's team.
Right.
Good times.
Yeah, that's a rough entry point into the playoffs for anybody right now. They're firing on all cylinders. It's just well. Yeah. You never know, but I mean, you guys just got like decimated by injuries. Really, it really was just a comedy of errors, more on the injury side.
Injuries, yeah, we got a bunch of injuries. The fact is, it's a successful season.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah, I agree.
The last 6 years, right?
Yeah.
7, 10.
And everyone when they were on, they're gelling. There's a chemistry there. That's probably the biggest thing that I see. Is they play well together, and
they
so
like each other.
Yeah,
like you can tell they actually like each other.
They're on board. Everyone's on board, and I think that's the biggest thing too. And that's probably like what they say, like with the, like the Spurs teams. I mean, sure they'd have years where it would go great, but I mean they were hitting playoffs consistently for years, and because everybody bought in. And I think if you can get that kind of a culture in place, dude, that's the winning formula right there. Yeah. And
they're on their way, and for that reason, that's why I can't get upset at it at all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I have no qualms with the season at all. We're small. Again, it was one to go from where they were a year and a half ago to where they are now. Oh my goodness. I would have paid for them to be the number 5 seed, 5 or 6. I think we slid to 6. Them in the playoffs, that's all that mattered.
Yeah. I think again, I would like to see a backup true big.
Yeah.
For Vucevic.
You got the main core though.
Yeah. And then that's where you can kind of start to build those pieces around. I think. I mean, you got obviously kind of like your with P well in the mix. You got your starting 5. Caruso's a obvious 6-man.
Has been a pleasant surprise.
Oh no, yeah. Now he might, and you know what? Let him compete for the spot.
Yeah.
No doubt. You still have Kobe.
Kobe, he might be that time.
Yeah.
Might be that time.
Yeah. Wish you well in your future endeavors. Kind of. Maybe.
He might need to be future endeavored soon.
I still actually kind of wanted to see sort of that mix where you can kind of have that Ball, Caruso, White kind of rotation kind of going through, because you have a good mix of folks that can do. I mean, like, yeah, Ball does great with, no pun intended, the ball in his hand.
Sure.
But don't tell me he can't be a spot up, shoot up too. If he's
not a bad 3-point shooter anymore.
No, he's not. I mean, he could.
Old days, yeah.
No, he can. He could go in as a solid 3-and-D guard at either spot right now. I mean,
he's shooting 40% from the 3-point line.
Yeah,
40% is a very, very good
solid
shooter.
Solid, but the thing is, like, you still have his playmaking, and you still have his defense. On top of that, I'll take 40% on the 3-point line all day, because you have so many other tools in the belt.
Absolutely. 40% 3-point shooter. 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Did I say free throw? 3-point.
Use a 3-point. No, I'll take 40. I'll take a solid 40 at the 3, which makes you right in there in the mix
It's above
of
average.
like, yeah,
Average is
exactly.
37.
No, I agree. That's what I'm
So,
saying. No, I wasn't saying he was bad. I'm saying like even just okay, you have an average 3-point shooter. Okay, great. But then you have all those other tool sets that he has, and more like again playing as kind of that off-ball guard role. And if he could do that, and then if you were to keep Kobe in the mix, or someone, you know, another guard come in and just have a good kind of 3-man rotation with Caruso, because Caruso's a good 2-way. I mean, 1 or 2. Again, great playmaking, great defense, grit. That boy just got grit. I mean,
that's what he has.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll even say like, if he's not hustling out there, he's
not going to get it done. No, that's fine.
He can't just show up.
Nah, I mean, and that's fine because he does it consistently. You know,
there's plenty of people that have all that raw ability and everything, and just try to show up.
Yeah.
So.
And then White with his offensive just power, but even if you got someone else who's maybe a good kind of more of a pure point guard, or again kind of another rotational player, but if you got like 3 guys that could play the 1 over the 2 and just kind of run that 3-man monster with the rest of the things the way they're set up, and then get some defense, get another big for Voos.
Yeah.
You know, or someone like ideally someone that can come in and fill in both the 5 and the 4 spot consistently for either Voos and Pat and P. Will. Even just a blue collar utility guy at the big, you know, that's fine. That's great.
Yeah, we don't need a mega star.
No,
I mean,
not there. Not at that spot. Well, sure.
Yeah.
You got wings for days.
We do and don't. It's so we do, and we don't have. So a lot of people are free agents at the end of the year too.
Sure.
Shoot, what's his name? Derrick Jones Jr. He's a free agent.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, so could be gone. In fact, he probably will be just for money.
And you guys, the Bulls lost Alizé, right?
Yeah. He wasn't very good.
Okay. He looked at least like he
looked serviceable.
He looked like he should have been something.
I'm not positive. I think he got cut from the Pistons. So.
Oh, good God, that's a shame. Well, he had good sparks. Where he could have been someone that can really kind of help come in and back up P. Will.
I think he's one of those guys that he also tries really hard. His talent is just not there.
Just not there.
It's just not there.
Hey, Sith, what's up? And thanks for the resub, buddy.
Hey, man, what's going on? Thank you.
How's it going, family?
Hey, have you streamed this week? I don't know if I saw you pop on or not.
They hope. Let me see, you got my lights all acting up. Get this fight off. I'll give you a shout out, buddy. It's been a rough couple weeks with the workload and everything. Yeah, I got it so that the lights fire off with whenever we get a sub or a follow.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was the first time you said my lights are going crazy, and I looked over just as I was like, wait, that one was blue. Oh, that one was red or orange. It looks orange from my perspective.
Yeah, it's right now. It's orange and purple, but they'll fire off like different colors depending on what happens.
Yeah.
You thought you watched the play-in tourney.
Yeah.
That was tonight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Crap. This is why I haven't had a chance to really follow everything.
Jersey play tonight? Or not Jersey? Ooh, that was a throwback. Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Did Brooklyn play tonight? Or today?
It's the fact that they are in the play-in tourney. Like, wow. Like, you got Clippers, Brooklyn in the play-in tourney, and the Lakers didn't even make it. Okay, Nets won and Minnesota. All right. Hold up. Slow down for a second.
Oh, sorry.
And they're like, not like. Yeah, let's just. We gotta go turn in.
Get back up here for one thing too.
Yep.
Oh, is it turn in?
Well, we got. Yeah, let's go to the turn in place, and then I'll give Sith a shout out.
You stick to me if you want.
Yeah. All right. Everybody on stream, go check out our boy Apocalyptic Seth. Oh, it's doing the clip from your WWE. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Sith was streaming some WWE 2K. I've got it, but I've got it on the PS5. I am not mad at the idea of getting it for PC.
I would,
dude, if we got like a bunch of us together.
I just don't want to put it on the computer because I want to play with I want it normal.
But you can play it on a control. You can get it if you have even if you have like an old school like PS4 controller, you should be able to hook that up and run it. So even if you even got like a janky old like PS4 controller from eBay, or like or if you got like an Xbox controller, you have an Xbox controller, dude, you're done.
Can I use those?
Yeah, it's Microsoft.
It was one of those things I theoretically always sort of knew, I guess, but never tried it. I was like, I'll do it. Can
you do the online? I know you can play, but can you like hook up to where we can all like do something online together? Yeah, big picture mode with the PS4. Or just plug and play with Xbox is just straight up plug and play. It's like a no-brainer. But like, can we like online if we wanted to run like a whole show or something with a bunch of us actually being able to wrestle each other or tag team and that kind of thing? Is that cross-platform? Because
can we have a stable where the three of us are in it?
Oh, I'm saying you could run a whole show where the three of us could be like picking. Okay, we're gonna pick this. We're gonna pick this character for this angle. You know that kind. I mean, you could do a whole thing. You know, so you could have all the stables. Okay, online matches, co-op. Okay, we'll have to test that out at some point. Because if that is, then yeah, we're golden. Because I've already got it on the PS5. And then if you wanted to get it, is it available on the Xbox?
Yeah.
Then if it is, then you're good.
Guarantee that it is.
There, you just gotta work out getting your Xbox, with the game capture and stuff.
Oh yeah. Honestly,
and then
I mentioned that earlier today and forgot about it. So I will have that probably done before. Did that not come up? Okay, I did. I'll probably have that done before the week's out because I'm going to try to stream. I'm going to try to stream on the Mega Man.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Dude, Valorant. I could be talked into it. I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest first person anything fan. Ian's like, nah. But Like probably the one first person
I would be happy to sit
shooter
along with y'all
and just watch. The one first I do. It's not to say I'm completely opposed to it. Because I mean, Doom was my shit back in the day.
Doom was awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I'm open to give it a shot. We could do like a co-stream or something and have you and me playing it and have Ian just kind of, you know, kick it back doing commentary.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Valorant Warzone. I mean, but yeah, there's brass tacks. There's some big numbers in Valorant.
No, I think you would be good at it if you locked into it.
Yeah.
If but
like you could kind of handle more kind of the social aspects of like the stream and then let me play while then you're able to talk to stream.
If we get it to where I can pull you in, then you're playing my role.
Oh no, yeah, for other things, absolutely. Yeah. I was strictly talking about Valorant, like the first person shooter.
No, I'm saying, but if you're playing that, it could be a time that I'm running the stream.
Oh, right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. You're capturing my camera, my gameplay. Yep. I'm picking it up. You're putting it down. I'm picking it up now. Okay. Yep, I gotcha.
I slow about words a lot of times.
Still haven't done Drunk Uno night. Yeah, we do need to do Drunk Uno night.
All right, we need to do that. We're gonna pick. We need to pick.
Yeah, we need to schedule it out like weeks in advance and like.
We've got an old man.
Ollie's game for Uno.
Oh heck yeah!
Awesome. See, now we're cooking with some bacon grease.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe May, sometime in May.
Yeah, it's not as long as it's not like the week of like the 20th-ish of May. That's what I'm doing at Disneyland thing with the fam. But other than that, yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Jay had a million drunk nights without the Uno. No, we just need to throw the Uno in. I mean,
yeah. Also play Uno. I'll be a light drunk now because I've cut way. I don't want to say I cut out alcohol, but I haven't drank it in a while.
That's why I've been like more like doing like
so
wine and like light stuff. But yeah, it's all just a matter of dealing with my social anxiety.
Good for you is the wrong term.
Wine's
bad for you.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
I was thinking that's so high in sugar. That's what I was like.
Not necessarily. Well, and so I would say like certain like I think like vodka is supposed to be one of the best as far as like especially if you're just gonna drink it straight.
Right.
Wine isn't.
Get that weed vodka again. It wasn't bad.
I mean, I can just pop a gummy and just get buzzed. See, honey, you don't know how bad I wish I lived in a place where I could just get like just a nice gummy from some place and just chill. I drink so much on stream just because of social anxiety. That's really what it boils down to.
I've been a bad influence on him over the years. Jared gets around me and he's like, huh, Ian, alcohol. He doesn't realize it, but it's alcohol. I must.
We're gonna have you're in a place where you have to have a license. But we're not going to talk about any kind of stuff that's going to get Ollie in trouble. But I get what you're saying. But yeah, I can't even get a license for anything. I probably could. Either A, just because of what I do have, or B, because of my psychology background, I could probably freaking convince a psychologist that, yeah, this boy needs weed.
He's
Okay.
what am I looking for? I need to put. Don't forget your armor too. I mean, so far we're good, but just
You're right. Let's see, yeah, I'm blue actually. Let's
yeah.
Okay, I'm going for
I've been switching them out.
Going
And a
more,
weapon for that matter. That's what we really need.
Yeah.
Oh, quarterstaff, I got one. Cool.
See, I need more balance. Okay, let me put that on. Let's see. I got to balance gloves. Okay, so go ahead and do combat on sleeves.
Wait, if you get a license for weed, you can't buy a gun? Is that really a thing?
Depends on the state.
But yet, you can go to the ABC store and yeah, okay, that's solid.
Right.
Solid.
Like so, the one drug that's less likely to make me want to shoot somebody versus the one drug that is.
I don't think you know.
Do you understand how human brain chemistry works?
And Jared knows my background. There is not a lot of weed in it.
No. Oh, I'm the degenerate. I am the total degenerate. Yeah, that's funny.
And even I'm like, no, that just makes you sit around. At the worst, you might kill some Cheetos. I mean,
I actually remember one time it was like what was it? We were hanging out and one of my other friends kind of hung out and like he was a fiend. Like he was like a total fiend for it. And also it was like weird, which I never quite understood. It's like, okay, yeah, you like to smoke weed. I like to smoke weed. But then like he didn't like to be around people that weren't smoking weed when he was smoking weed. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, okay.
if you're gonna do it, don't feel different.
Just either or like reevaluate your decisions. You know?
Yeah. One of those two things.
You had to pop in places for junkies where they can go shoot up, but you can't have a license for weed and buy a gun. Yeah. Again, I think it probably.
You can tell that's probably one of those laws. They'll like, you know what, just fine. Okay.
Probably one of those.
Pass. Yes. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah, it would probably behoove more people that have guns to smoke more weed.
Yeah. Like I said, they don't go together.
Now it's the type of weed. It's the type of weed. Well, the gateway thing isn't as that's a bit of a narrative.
Yes.
Not completely untrue, but I mean, cigarettes could be a gateway. Alcohol could be a gateway. I would say weed's no more of one than anything else. One of the things I would say though, for some folks, and you gotta this is where people gotta be mindful in how they react to things, especially depending on the strain. Are you someone that gets paranoid? Because then, and that might play into it a little bit.
Sure.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of have some general culpability for their own,
Pretty much.
their own presence in life, their own reactions, their own culpability, and I mean,
Big boy. Same as you. Because you chose to do next.
I can be an asshole. I'm also the first one to say, hey, I was an asshole.
That was me. That was all me. I see it now. It was. Actually, I saw it then. It was not even now. I saw it then. I chose it. I chose violence.
I chose violence. I agree. I agree, Seth, and I think it's.
Oh, no more from him.
Yeah. Okay. I can't even like click on this guy. He has the thing floating on his head. And
hang on. Wait.
Oh, you got to pop out. Oh, good
Now
grief.
do it.
Good God. Yep. Seriously?
Solid. That's assumption.
Fix your game, people working on this game for free.
Yes, exactly. I paid good money for this.
I know.
All right, let's see. Knobs stable.
Now, and hey, I hear you. I hear you, Ollie. I hear you. I'm a CBD
Zip.
junkie. Zip. Oh no, you shouldn't hold shrooms and hold a gun. You probably shouldn't do shrooms and hold anything.
No, pretty much. Including other shrooms.
Just
Up
put
to and
put your
including
things
other shrooms.
put your things down where they're nice and safe,
Yeah.
and then do your thing, and just don't trust yourself to be in charge of anything.
Yeah,
Which is kind of the point. I mean, let's not get me wrong, but you got to prepare. You know, it's like I'm not gonna be wandering off somewhere where I'm gonna go get hit by a car. I shouldn't be holding anything or have anything around me that I might be able to do something
No access to
stupid.
keys.
Oh God, no! Like literally, you really shouldn't have like a hold of like any kind of object outside of a water bottle, and a soft one at that, just in case you
soft, small
randomly
water bottle that you
chuck it
cannot
at
drown
somebody. You know, like every tree on the block and looking for the ones in Lord of the Rings. Oh, looking for the Ents. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will say something here. It is kind of cool. Oh, wait a minute. You got company.
This dude just rolled up.
He likes you. He wants to be your friend.
He was just
He wants to be your
Wait.
buddy.
way out in the middle of the field. All right.
All right.
What are
I
we
do
supposed
kind of,
to
it is kind of cool to kind of set up, like, because I mean, good God, whoever had reason to come to this place for anything?
ever. Oh,
Like-
yeah. Yeah, no, I do remember it. There was some quest that you.
Way back.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
wait, is there a
OG
hastener out here?
original.
There it is. Okay. Sorry, you kind of
Ants?
ran off.
Sorry,
I
trying
got
to
you.
find the
I'm with
ants.
you.
I thought the ants were
Puppy, we
behind.
told you we don't like you.
I thought the ants were
Not
behind
personal, but
in one of the fields.
they don't like you. It looks like more like you wanted to eat them. Everything out here is aggro.
Pretty much.
Come on, people needing some weed. Good God. Seriously.
Boing, boing, boing.
Is that like walks at night on shrooms? Poetic. Listen, people can't do that. No, I agree. And that's the thing. You got to get a handle on your own buzz, man. Like it's really kind of boils down to that. You got to be a responsible user if you're going to use it all. It's kind of similar to guns in that way. It's you if you're going to take that on, you got to be responsible for yourself, right?
Yeah.
It's and if you can do that and have a good time and be cool, hey man, more power to you. And it's more about that. Zip's like, what in the F did
What
I
did I walk
pop
into?
into?
All right, this is the Ant Queen, perhaps.
Let me
Not that one. I'm not
we're
gonna
up in
attack the ant.
DOC chat 1 for anyone who wants to pop in. Craziest stuff you ever did was DMT. Oh, see, yeah, that's the kind of stuff where either A, you learn a lot of stuff that you don't want to learn about, or you somehow manage to figure out the answers to all the questions and then realize that you can't do shit about it.
So
Because
you got something more than the number 42.
Well, yeah, you figure out the context upon which 42 is the answer to the universe and everything.
Right.
And then you realize, like, oh good God, it's just like you can't actually do that yet. We're just not developed enough. Yeah, why are you talking to me?
He walked straight to you.
Because I did it. I did a heal after you taunted. But they can still just deal with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DMT ain't nothing to F with. Like, that's...
See, I'm gonna show some naivety. Heck is DMT.
Oh, see, now if you'd asked me, I could have rattled off the chemical. It's a chemical. It's an acronym for a chemical. It's a high-end psychedelic. Like think about probably what you've heard about LSD without
I was just getting ready to say,
but without typically without the same level of negative side effects or impact or however you want to call it, But yeah, it hits. It like LSD, it hits pretty much instantaneously. Like people like use acid, right? It's along those lines, but as of right now, not as I haven't done it. I've known people that do, and I mean, hell, you watch it. Hell, you watch a Joe Rogan podcast. That it's yeah, there it is. Dime of the tryptamine.
Weirdly enough, I actually know what that is.
Right, that's DMT.
Okay.
Well, you probably heard about it working in Region 10.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
there you go.
I know what that is. I knew the actual word.
Yeah. Although I will say, if you nailed the spelling there, Sith, it is one of those drugs where it's kind of like, dude, you need some more vowels. And I mean, this is coming from me. I can usually pronounce just about anything. And yeah, that's one of those ones where it's like, I'm sorry, bruh, you need more vowels up in there. You need something to kind of help me. Tell me where to go. And it's like, give me an understanding of kind of like the base root of the word, kind of like where it came from. Okay. Well, that's a whole nother story. It's.
I'll do the spelling bee. Use it in a sentence. Language of origin.
I got high on dimethyltryptamine and I completely lost sense of who I am, my family, my history, my ancestry. It's completely lost to me and I have no sense of myself anymore.
Good sentence.
Oh yeah, if you would you use enough of that. I'm not saying you should, but if you use enough of that, you will be convinced that this is the Matrix. Like just straight up. Like like all things, moderation is your friend. This is coming from me, so
yeah, I was thinking that.
Just, you know. But also, like, just kind of in general, as far as like talking about like access to marijuana and things like that, I will say 100% that if I had more access to marijuana, I would drink less. Period. I would drink less. I would not drink so much. Came out of it like you just spoke to the Oracle.
Is healthier for you.
It is. Well, in general, now it depends on how it's like anything else. It depends on how it's made. But if you get generally just like good clean weed, and like the shit I used to smoke back in the day, like got like grown off the James River in Virginia.
Gotcha.
And like you pick the bud straight off of it, and that's what you smoked. It wasn't cut with anything. Well, like that was it.
Sure.
And if you do that, then typically you can. I know you can.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like I finally move. I move out of this. You finally open that stuff up, and like after I leave, are you freaking kidding me? But in general, overall use, it's less harmful than the mass-produced cigarettes, and less harmful than alcohol on the body overall. Now, it's not to say it does not have its own detrimental effects potentially. You got to use everything in moderation and kind of, you know, take on whatever risks you take on. But in general, on average, the overall statistics prove out that it is generally, especially if using fairly clean strains, relatively safer than either cigarette smoking or alcohol.
Well, cigarettes are bad. I mean,
yeah, like it's yeah.
Drugs are bad.
But it was the cigarette market that more particularly the tobacco market that really pushed away the marijuana market out of the states, you know.
Oh, absolutely. All about that green.
And yeah, Sis said it right. It's healthy if it's weed. F off people that are lacing with like fentanyl or any other random crap like that. And they do it so to try and make it more addictive. And no, it's
if you lace anything with tobacco by itself probably isn't as nearly as bad.
Oh, hey man, I didn't know you like to get wet. Like, I mean, like that's a whole different experience, you know. You remember the Wayne Brady episode on just Chappelle Show. Thank you. Oh, dude. Yeah, he loaded it with like PCP. Yeah, no, that's not what you want to do.
All right, let's see here.
But like, yeah, if you hang out like I did with a bunch of redneck hippies off the James River in Virginia, and you're pulling the bud straight off the bank, and it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different thing. As far as overall worry and concern goes, you know. The Getting Work podcast is not condoned to use of any kind of drug.
I was gonna do that. I was just waiting for us to get to a nice spot.
No, you know I'm the PSA king.
Yeah.
I know, because I know where it comes in. Because so what are you umming, Ollie? That could be like any other, like any third word that comes out of my mouth.
I'm sorry, I just read since.
Now, for educated person, kids, if you should ever lace your blunts with promethazine and did 1,000,000 times. God.
Oh, the wet comment.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, a little bit of context is important.
Oh, that should be important,
especially on the East Coast. Getting wet was a euphemism for folks who like to lace their weed with things like PCP or fentanyl or LSD or anything like that, to where it's a bit more of a hypertrophic than it may necessarily already be. But let me get you healed up before you go running off.
No, I was backing up to heal.
Okay, good. Yep, I got you.
Was that 10, by the way?
I think it was.
Yep.
One, okay, it was. I was going to say either or just one more for
old time's sake. The +1.
You like what your thoughts of what it was better? I can't blame you. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing.
Like, I didn't need the truth. My life.
He said he ain't got no nipples. Oh, wait. We got some friends.
Their range is crazy.
Oh, it is. Their aggro is just nuts.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, basic. All right. What level are we up to? 26.
Oh, nice. Getting there. We're kind of working through it. I'm gonna train real quick.
Yep.
Because it's so hard now.
Yeah.
You know, run all the over to you know.
On second thoughts, let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place.
It is a silly place.
Okay. Actually, I might back off on my
enhancements. I'm thinking about using parry.
Well, I'd say staff and parry, because I'm going a bit more of a support run. I was going to load up some more points into rejuve.
My enhancements are at 20. My staff is 26. So I was thinking about dumping more points into parry now.
So your for you, even as a combat, enhancements are actually very important. You're probably going to want to split your line between staff and enhancement, because that's where you're going to get a lot of like your celerity and things like that. It's just going to help you kill faster. Gotcha. And your and also like your endo rejuve, your self rejuve on endo and things like that. So in general, probably keep your staff and your enhancement. I'm about 23 staff. I'm probably going to hold off on there for a bit and get my rejuve up, since I'm kind of playing more of the healing role out of the duo. And then we'll go from there. But that way I'm not a complete putz if something pulls on me. Because do we have protect as like an option? No, we don't. So like you can't protect me. You can't keep people from hopping on me if I drop a big heal on you. But I'm not a complete tool. If somebody does pull on me, I can fight them.
Gotcha. All right, so what else do I need? I need to get... One thing I do not like is how they mix stuff in. It's a pain to figure out. Like
the healing classes, they like enhancement. Healing was what it is that you're giving you the option that if you're So a lot of your buffs might be like concentration buffs. And so what it is you'll get like a lot of the lower versions of it too. So if you get to a point where you're low on concentration, you might still be able to pull off a buff on somebody. That's the old school thinking, but that's before we have like what we have now.
Right.
And then for like the casters, you have it because then if you wanted to, if you're like low on power, and let's say you wanted to have a bar that was geared towards maybe like a lower power, you know, version of it, you could do that, you know.
No, the ones that get me are the spec ones, are intermingled. With you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not
So
especially
like,
on the healing
I
classes.
just got to 20, so I got some other stuff, but those things are
No.
now,
It's kludgy.
they're shuffled.
Especially coming from a caster where you have more of your baselines and your spec lines broken out. Whereas now, on the healing classes and then like friars work into that mix. Yeah, it's under one line. Or it's like it's because it's in it, and the lower ones aren't necessarily replaced with the newer ones. Or I can see that. It's a bit different. But again, the idea is that it's all there, so that you can then like pull from it. But yeah, they could do the base. They could do a base and spec breakout. There's no role.
Yeah.
Technically, there's no role reason why it couldn't be.
How can I not see anything?
Because it's dark.
That's it. Open your eyes. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's because that wasn't the right hill. That's why I couldn't see anything. There are no ants on this hill. There's something wrong. Something wrong to the right. Oh, never mind. See it now.
Okay, you want me now? That's fine. Man, I cast so fast. I'm just getting faster. Like this is the other thing about Friar being more of a dex focused build, and just having dex being that primary stat. Everything from your weapon, everything like that, but you're like the cast speed just gets faster. Not quite instant. I'm not instantaneous yet, but I mean, good God, I'm like still in my 20s. All right. Let me all right. Yep. No, we're good.
Let me hit everybody.
Nope. Yeah, we are doing good.
Said everybody, come here.
No, that's okay.
You didn't get a chance.
Like I said, I'm
We're good.
Yep.
Always one. Not with the program.
Guess I've got two, but that's okay. I mean, really between the two of us, the fact that like our staff skills like heal us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
really. And done. See, that's the other thing too. Is a duo, you going higher enhancement, then you can be the one to pull in the group buffs, especially the ones that are on top of the Celestius buffs that we already get, and then it is just dumb.
There's one right off to your. Yeah, well, he's coming now.
That's okay. You got it.
And two.
Okay, you're doing
Seriously?
fine. So I'm just gonna
There
help
we
kill.
Well, it wouldn't target. I couldn't get the third one targeted. It's like, would you like this red one? Yes. Would you like this red one? No. How about the other red one? Hey.
Yep. Good. I was tired of healing anyway.
Ain't want to do that anymore. Tell me.
And this is where, like, yeah, I don't necessarily mind as much healing off of, say, like a warden or a friar, something like that, where then if something does pop up on me, then
You can
I
still
at least
use
have something,
this way.
you know, even if I could pop off like either an award and I could pop off a shield style to just give some separation, or as a friar, I can pop enough points into staff to at least make me, you know, not a complete punk, you know. I can, like, okay, yeah, you want to come up on me? All right, I got you. At least to buy me some time, and then, okay, yeah, we're gonna. I know, buddy. I know. Look, my wife wanted to go with the freaking the labradoodle. I didn't. I don't like them.
Okay.
I think they're a waste of space. But listen, I can't. Like you know,
That's what it is.
it's not worth the hassle, man. I'm
It's
sorry. I'm sorry. No,
Happy wife, happy life.
you're gonna find a good home, but it just won't be with
Just
me.
won't be here. All right.
Just not happy with that at all.
I'm gonna do a quick pause for the cause.
You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Actually, I was kind of thinking about the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick break, and then we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy what other kind of random stuff that shows up on the screen for the replay, and
that's what I was just thinking.
we'll be right back. Welcome back to Getting Worked. Having a little fun in chat there. Hey man, Sundew Valley, serious business, Comcast. Get your shit straight. Fix your service, Comcast.
See, I'll never forget. So this is back in the Farmville days. Farmville had just broken. It was like the thing, you know. Everybody was playing it. Well, my ex, she was big on, you know, you had to get your crops in. For those that don't know what it is, it's one of those games you gotta. It's a timed game.
It's a cutesy farming emulator.
8 hours later, check your crops and harvest them and stuff like that. If you didn't, then stuff would die. Well, we were out of town at her best buddy's house, but they lived out in the middle of no place. So they didn't have any sort of decent internet. They had satellite. And it was like, I don't know how satellite is now. I haven't been on it in ages, but then,
yeah, it was horrible bad. It was horrible bad.
Yeah, so it was then too. Basically, if you went over your data limit, which was less than your, phone storage, then your internet speeds would drop down to dial-up, basically. Unusable. So this dude, it was a group, it was Super Bowl weekend. It was the Super Bowl that the Giants beat the Patriots and sent them to 18-1. I just want to throw that out there. Anyhow, side note, unrelated.
Completely unrelated note that he just completely had to add in because he's
never beat the Giants in the Super Bowl, and
he's a basic Giants fan. Let's just get this straight.
Yeah, just gonna have to say a little bit right there. Anywho, so the girls were all playing Farmville and they had done all this. One of the guys that was there was like, "Huh." Now we have been talking, mind you, we have been talking the whole time about the internet, how it's slow. How you couldn't stream stuff. You couldn't do, that type of stuff, or the internet would go slow. All of a sudden, everybody's internet, they can't get on and harvest it. Like, I can't harvest the crops, and they're just pounding away on their keyboard. And one of the girls stops and turns and looks over at her husband, who has been sitting there super quiet, but clearly just, he sometimes was a little spacey. He's a nice guy, but he's spacey as all get out. He decided now would be a good time to download some movie.
Right.
It was like
LimeWire or whatever the hell it was. Right. Yeah.
It was like, I'm going to download Avatar. Really? You're going to download Avatar here? Middle of nowhere.
Right now, where you got a bunch of people on with your phones and stuff.
So many angry women.
What I love about that is that she's the same woman that got mad because you took a PC to.
Exactly. See? Double standards.
Wow. Yeah. But yeah,
I can't actually get mad at her even about that.
No. Because she was on her phone, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
tablet. That's right. Yeah.
Tablet. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a slightly different effort as opposed to like hauling a freaking computer and a monitor.
I don't see.
Yeah, it's like she took a phone, he took a whole PC.
Just the time. I mean, it was at the time. If I could play Dark Age on my phone, I would have. It wasn't my fault.
You couldn't even really play it on a laptop at that time. Not really. Yeah, like you couldn't, like when he did this, you couldn't run
like
Dark Age on a laptop. Like it, and especially everything was on dial-up.
Oh yeah. They had DSL there. It wasn't.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good hookup, man. That was especially for the beach. Hell yeah. That was the stuff, man. Yeah, back in the day, stuff was crappy.
Yeah, it was. It's the same trip that the first night we stayed at one place and we ended up having to be at another place because the roof leaked. And when I say it leaked, I mean, it leaked.
No, we're talking more. We're talking more of a
in.
sieve.
This is
Wait,
just
is it, like,
somebody
it's-
had a garden hose and held it.
All right, I guess I'll heal you. I know it's such a inconvenience on
Tell
my
you what.
part.
We can switch.
Oh, you want me to play the frontline guy?
You
Oh
want me to play the healer?
no, that's the problem.
The thing is, if that's all I'm doing, I'm not bad. I'm a little anal about it, to be honest with you.
Well, well, that's the thing is that really, if you're going to play that line, then especially if you're not used to it, then that's ideal. I mean, really, it's okay. This is what I'm doing. This is why. I mean, but it can be a trudge, and depending on how people are playing, and depending on what's going on. Well, if you get into like a solid group and you know how everybody works and you know how everything's oriented, and people making the calls and everything's going on, then it's not as big of a deal. And you kind of get an idea. Okay, all right, things are moving forward over here to try and get in position so things don't get overextended. But at the same time, people are going to get overextended, and you just call it out. Hey, you're overextended, man. I cannot heal you from here. And I can't get there,
Fight well and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I wish you well in your future endeavors. You would get no support from me.
Feels a brave soldier.
Communication is probably like one of the bigger things. It's tough though. So you woke up wet. Yeah. You woke up wet.
Yeah, I did.
But what I can say though, most importantly, what I can say though from that trip is that the PC survived. It came back perfectly fine. Everything else got wet.
Pretty much. Save the computer.
Everything.
I'm your wife. I know. Could you save the computer?
Like you could use a towel. It's you're at a beach. You've been wet all weekend. You've been this weird kind of dichotomy between wet, sandy, and salty all weekend.
All weekend. It's been the goal.
Obviously, you've been able to survive this situation.
Yep. And went and got the room. And of course, beach rooms. I mean, we weren't rich by any stretch of imagination, so this wasn't like a massive house. But sat right in there in a house not much bigger than this. In a room, rather. Actually, the room was made. It wasn't as big as the living room.
Where you had to fit in like the massive towers and the CRT monitor,
Cables.
and the cables.
Because
Them old VGA
like
cables.
Yeah.
Them old thick dogs.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's set up where there's a nice desk or anything like that. So I had cables strung between. It's not one of my favorite moments. I'm not even gonna lie.
But yeah, it is interesting. More because of how much she hated you playing Dark Age. And then her getting a little bit bent,
Heck
off of a
they were
mobile
hot.
game.
I don't think she talked to that dude the rest of the weekend.
But it was his house, right?
No, it was not his house.
What?
No.
What?
No. No, don't get me wrong. She had every right to be upset.
Oh, hell no.
No,
See,
that was the thing. He was just one of the guests like we were.
oh, no. That's no. You don't go try. Back then, especially, you don't go try and pulling that shit off.
We had been talking about it the whole night, and this was probably midnight by that time, and we got there around 6 or 7.
Sure.
So
no. You don't go pull off that kind of stuff. I thought it was like the dude, like it was the guy that owned the house.
Oh no. No. That was another Jared, but no,
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me actually. No. That's the kind of thing I would set up to download as I was leaving my place.
Yes.
Back then to go to someone else's crib.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I wouldn't try and like I'm doing other shit. I'm there to do other things. Like,
This is what should happen.
you know, I'm there for another reason. You know, than that. And like, I would sure, if it came up and I'd have that, I would fire it up and hope it worked when I got back.
We were at J and L's house.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
At their house.
Right.
Nice house, gorgeous house.
Sure.
It's just out in the middle of nowhere.
It's out in the middle. Yeah. It's kind of where, I mean, that was where they wanted it.
That was the goal. That was there. Yeah.
Although especially they were also expecting for everything to like blow up and have to be connected. It's kind of what my parents ran into. They kind of picked their remote kind of location kind of at a bad time. Mm-hmm. It really, because like right now, like my folks built that house started building in 1988, finished it at the tail end of 1989, and that's when we moved in. And I was like just starting high school at the time. Mm-hmm. They just this year got high-speed internet, like, and not even just high speed. I'm talking about like solid internet of any kind, because even the phone lines that got ran through couldn't support DSL back in the day.
Oh man.
They had no cable line runs. They tried satellite. They tried all kinds of stuff, but because of where they were, they just couldn't get
satellite. They didn't have
but any kind of like consistent internet connection at all. They literally just got it this year.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I might have had to move. No, I would have moved. I wouldn't have made it.
Oh no! If it wasn't for that, I could, and also because there's no way in hell I was living that close to my mother. I could have gotten five. I'd had 5 acres handed over. But I was like, one.
No.
Well,
Can I pick where the 5 acres are.
Oh, I could. I had a whole I had a 15-acre run, and I could pop it off. I mean, there was a place with water, beautiful.
Yeah.
But there was no internet.
I remember you talking about that now. Yeah.
There was no internet.
Yeah.
And especially even for me, more from the gaming side, that was one thing, but also more just because of the job I was doing.
I was just getting ready to say, forget the games.
There was no way I could do it.
We're in IT.
And then it was one of those things where they wouldn't just give it to me as a side piece kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, fair enough. You wanted me to make that my permanent residence. I get it. Okay, fair enough. But I'm sorry, I there was just no, I just can't do it. There's no way. And then like this was even before COVID. I mean, so much of my job required like this was remote IT kind of stuff, and I needed to be able to access site. I needed to be able to access sites like all over Virginia at the time, and there was like no way I could possibly deal with that. So okay, so you're asking me to move all the way out into BFE, where if I did have to drive in for a problem, I'm looking at a good 45-minute drive, and I would have to, with no weather, I would have to make that drive because there's no way in hell I could support any of this stuff
remote.
Like from where I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Reboot the computer. Okay, I'll be in.
And
one way, 45 minutes.
Yeah, one way, 45 minutes. No bad weather at all.
Right.
10 acres given to me, but it was way out in the country. Thought about building a house on it, but yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's like a side place able to go on and get away from things. No problem. I like all day, but I mean, and I was like, yeah, I totally appreciate it, but like, I unfortunately can't make it work. No,
especially now. Even if you weren't there, you could Airbnb and do all kinds of other stuff.
I mean,
but.
So yeah, hopefully JNL got their infrastructure kind of sorted a little bit better.
I've not been out there in quite some time.
Yeah, there were more H's. Yeah.
And that's I don't mean that like a big deal.
No, but it's there's levels to it. Yeah, you kind of get into that. Yeah.
Come on.
Hide some bodies. I mean, pots and plants. I'm sorry. Pot plants and tents and all that stuff. Dude, all you need is a pig farm.
Pig farm.
All you need is a pig farm.
Jared has given a lot of thought to this. I know he's given a lot of thought.
No, I didn't have to. Okay. My mother's family was Sicilian. Her uncle owned owned a salumi, which is a sausage joint. Where did he get the pork? That part where we're talking about, like on the southwest side of like Avon, we had farms.
Right.
There's a street named after my mother's family name out there.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Straight for the road that goes down to where they had, lo and behold, a pig farm. And if you haven't watched Snatch, I suggest you do it, and they will explain the logistics for you. You have a town named after. I don't have a town. I got no towns, but there is a street named after my mother's family's name because they owned the property through there for decades, and then it finally got sold off and subdivided and all that crap, and then so they there's a Blinko. It's like Blinko Place or Blinko Avenue. I can't remember. Off Avon. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm like, I saw you run off, and I'm like, that doesn't. How could that be? I think something blipped with my internet.
All right. We'll just just let you situate that situation.
Because the stream blipped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, hold up. That's all good. You might die if it counts it, but that's okay. Oh, your camera even dropped off. Okay, so let me just do this real quick and see if I survive this. Actually should be okay overall. I can't speak for Ian. This guy's just still standing there. He's still in group, but we do Bobby Mackey's Music World in Wilder, Kentucky. Oh, dude, that sounds like a good time. Kentucky's got great whiskey, and you know I love whiskey. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Ian went straight up LD. Like, I don't have his camera, his game, or anything right now. But yeah, hey, yeah, a trip to the, I'm totally down for any kind of a trip where a bunch of us from the community can get together. Yeah, and Kentucky can be a fun place. Demonic possession and an exorcism happen there. I ain't scared. Tried to release a while ago. All right, let me go to chat. Passed away right after the exorcism. See, this is where you need to make sure you have a young priest and an old priest and a drunk priest. It doesn't matter which one's drunk, whether it's the young one or the old one. One of them has to be drunk. And then you can do the exorcism right. Okay, where am I heal at? Healer. So I had a friend of mine in Maryland who ran a supernatural investigation kind of thing, and like he was fairly like best I could tell legit about it, and kind of more of a matter of just trying to make sure that any of the stories that were coming out were legit. DG, what's up, dude? Ian's up in the house. He, I think DA managed to get the bottle rocket all the way out to the East Coast. Yeah, long time no see, brother. How you doing? Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're hanging out in the DAOC chat one right now. Ian and I are just mucking through some of the Slayer quest lines for a couple of friars in Albion, just to kill time, shoot the shit. And Also, I mean, hell, I think DA knocked out Sif's internet, then hit Ian's. And actually, no joke. Do you guys got some bad weather going on in the east, back east? Oh, we're like level 20. Yeah, 27-ish. Like I said, we're just kind of mucking around. But I know Ian actually has some higher levels on Alb. This is right now my highest level guy on Alb. Just dumb drivers hitting poles. Well, yeah, that might as well just be considered bad weather out east. It's like hail, bad, like heavy ice, wind, stupid drivers. It's all just weather at that point. Where the fuck is the healer? Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna go back to where we were and then grab the healer that I know is there. But why is there no healer? Am I just missing it? It's a hastener. See the Slayers Guild. See the merchant, the vault. I mean, it got like pretty much everything you would need right here, other than a healer. Fix your game, you people are working on this for free on your spare time, and we really appreciate it. Yeah, we've actually been getting snow like mad out here in Idaho. Somebody did not tell this state that it's fucking April. Yeah, Ollie was talking. Actually, it was like 200 people earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know they were having some problems with connectivity with their host. And actually, I'm going to get a little bit more. I'm going to do this one. Yeah, there was some problems with their host, apparently, that was having some issues with connectivity. I don't know if that has had a ripple effect. Well, good God. Fix your internet, East Coast. DA, I blame you. Oh, everyone's getting ready for the classic server that's about to come out. Well, that might be worth checking out. Oh, he's like, what classic server? And Broadsword's supposed to be coming out with the classic server. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see a face. Are we back, ladies and gentlemen?
Maybe.
There
were blips. It was brief.
There's some blips. There's some hiccups. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, Atlas. Okay. And that's supposed to be another shard, right? Although, but yeah, broadswords. Okay. And Sith, I hear you. Yeah, the starting over and over and over and over again. Although what I can say is that, and this is why I don't do shards. you can't get too invested, and the leveling up, like Ian and I have been doing like this Friar run relatively slowly, although it's not like we've really invested an incredible amount of time into it. It's been more about kind of trying out some of the different systems within the game, which is what we're kind of doing here. This like Friar duo is a test run, checking out kind of the intended duo leveling up setup that they have in place, and that's really what it's about. And also because I have like no time right now, but also DG Sith, we're looking to maybe do some old school Diablo 1 on Saturday. Oh, Alice has some of the old Uthgard stuff. Okay. Solo story mode games, FPF games, anything else you can find. Like right now, the hotness is Elden Ring, and it's for a reason. Elden Ring, first person, like, and also there is an online component. I think it's like, my understanding, it's like you bring one person in at most, but oh, DG, dude, yeah, hook us up. I played around with that back in the day. Ian can tell you. Yeah, Ian, are you feeling good to come back in?
Yeah, I don't know how long it will be because I'm not sure what's going on. Something's up with the internet.
Yeah, Ian's still fighting with some stuff. It's cool. I'm just kind of chatting with people right now.
Yeah.
They can't hear you. I'm Ian's still fighting with some stuff. But I actually, Ian, I had mucked around with a custom shard kind of configuration, playing around with that quite a bit, and actually had kind of a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'd be totally down with kind of playing around within like a kind of a sandbox kind of custom Dark Age setup,
we could even start streaming pieces of that if we could.
Yeah, we could stream it. That's what Ian was talking about. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we could totally kind of play around with some of that stuff. But Sith, you're right. There's so many good games coming out. Ollie, you're also right. There's so many different games out too, things you can do solo. And I think that's the thing, is like so many of the real hot games right now are coming in more on kind of that solo side of things. Hey, Sis, all about Hogwarts Legacy, Ollie. He is all about that game. I don't know. I can't say that it wouldn't be worth checking out. I'm not as hyped about it as Sith is, but like that's impossible anyway. But what I will say is that Ollie's a huge Ollie. Okay. Ollie's a huge Harry Potter nerd. Okay, yes. Okay, we got another convert. Sith, remind me, is this supposed to be a kind of a multiplayer game? Because if it is, then I guarantee you a multitude of our target audience would be on board with jumping on it, and then the gameplay's solid, then I mean, come on. Every Harry Potter Lego set that's been made, I can't speak to that claim to fame. Hey, DG. Hey, see you later, buddy. Take care of yourself, man.
Hey, I can probably hop on long enough to just say good night. I wouldn't trust it anything beyond that.
All right. Let me Ian's just gonna kind of come in and just kind of say hello, good night, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me do this right here. There we go. There we go. We'll see for as long as it lasts.
La 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 la.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's horrible. It's the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, it's blipping right now. I can tell that it is. So yeah, we may need to continue on Discord afterwards, or at least, I mean, you're good to go, but I think from my end, I'm gonna.
I'm good. It's I still have a hell of a week in front of me.
Yeah, we're gonna stream tomorrow too, theoretically, assuming the internet is working.
Oh yeah, so let's talk about that for a little bit while you're on.
Yeah.
Try and talk a little bit about the game plan for this.
So tomorrow is Wednesday.
Tax and throwbacks.
Yep.
Kind of week. What game what are you thinking about doing tomorrow night?
So we bounced around a little bit. Was tomorrow night a better night to play Star Control?
Probably, as far as like me to be able to hop on and react and everything else. And then get back to maybe like Prince of Persia on Thursday. And Persia and see what you do. And then maybe what we can do is just again, a lot about these throwback games is that I like Mega Man as an idea. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's necessarily easy to do together.
No.
So
it would almost be two separate streams running at the same time.
Well, but also maybe what we can do is can see who can get past a certain level first.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, maybe on Friday. And then Saturday is Diablo 1.
We can do it.
You're talking about throwbacks and just old school and just any of y'all play Monopoly on stream. So now, like, hey, Ollie, we are totally down, 100% down with
we could do online board game week or several streams. We already talked about Uno.
Talked about Uno. We could do if Monopoly's a thing we can do, then on Steam. It's on Steam. Cool, we can do it. We do it. We can do we can do an Among Us night.
Yeah, we could.
We can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm up for any of those.
Yeah.
Risk. You can play Risk.
Oh, Risk. Oh, you don't know. Now listen. Actually, you know what? Yes. Let's play Risk. Let's do that shit. I am on it. I am ready. I am ready. You don't understand. That game is like for like someone with like that is like a game for someone with Asperger's dream game.
It's like, this is so great.
Get a roll call on Discord, dude. We're on DOC chat 1. Oh, you're talking about a roll call for like board games, like for the board game stuff. We'll set up a channel for that with kind of a lineup and kind of a description for what it's about and what we're trying to do. I haven't played Risk since you were a kid. See, we could, and if there's an online version of Risk,
team up, depending on how many people we have, we could even where it's like, you know, your team versus my team, that type of deal. So
yeah, we can figure it out.
We'll all we could definitely.
But I think it's the best ones are the ones where we can get at least at like probably like I'd say probably like at least 8 people max kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then you could also play it if you only have 4.
Sure.
You know, and then that way if people can't hop on, they can't hop on. You got 4 people, great.
Right.
I mean, we got 2 right here, so it's and then we can just kind of and then we can run through some of that stuff. And I think especially with the pandemic and everything, I think there's been a lot of games that they had moved on before the pandemic, and then I think there's been a lot of games even like picked on. I mean, hell, man, we're gonna have freaking Texas Hold'em nights.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that's another thing. You guys don't. I do not consider poker gambling. Let me just put it that way.
Do I know?
But hey, let's get everybody on board to play poker.
I know how to play 5 card. I know how to play. I don't know that.
Texas Hold'em is where you have 2 cards. They have the flop where they'll drop 3. They'll have the run where they'll drop another card, and then they'll have the river where they will drop another card. So you have the 2 cards in your hand. You are playing off the best 5-card hand based off the 2 cards you have and whatever's being shown in front.
The 3 that are up.
Well, the best 3 out of that group that showed through that whole run, right? So the idea is that then, so you get your first 2 cards, you make your betting based off that. If anyone does bet, you see the flop, the first 3 cards. So then basically everyone has a 5-card set to work off of. Then there's a round of betting based off that. Then basically you can fold, do whatever you want to do. And then from there, there's another extra card. So then you have potentially 6. And then you have the river where you have a potential 7-card set where then you could pull the best 5-card hand out of that 7 card, because the 2 you have in your hand and then the 5 that's on the board. Yeah, Sif's like, let's do it. I'm going to run the table, son. Son, I told you, I do not consider poker gambling. I do not consider it gambling. I consider it a skill game.
I was just going to say, you're going to have to.
I consider it a skill game like chess.
Gambling indicates
He'll think he'll run the table. Straight, I see, but this is his thing. See, you can go for the straight flush. You can go for the straight flush and full house, and I'll convince you to pull in all of your chips and beat you with a 2-7. But yeah.
This will be fun.
He's talking about the hierarchy. It's, straight flush, full house, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Yeah. Ask Rivers Casino, you run the table, son. Oh. I've played in Atlantic City. I've played in Vegas. I've played on river boats off the Mississippi. Again, I do not consider poker gambling. I take the Doc Holliday quote off of Tombstone. Like, poker ain't gambling. It isn't. It really isn't. Oh, riverboats are a hell of a lot of fun, Ollie. I love hopping up on riverboats.
I think my internet's dying.
Oh no!
I blipped for a second.
Yeah. The blackjack. I love playing black. Like, it's like blackjack's more like I'm just want to like kick back and have fun than like blackjack and roulette are my game. Because it's just those are the games where I just kind of kick back and I'm not. I got some money to blow. Let's just do this and see what happens. Craps, that kind of thing. But poker's a whole different thing. Poker's when I get serious. Poker's like, that's why I'm there. All the other gambling I'm just doing to have fun and just hang out. But when I'm playing poker, oh no. That's a whole different mindset. That's a whole different thing. It's like, no, I am the shark. You are all minnows. You just don't know it yet. It's yeah. Yeah. Come up, I'm like, I got 2 4s. I'm gonna. Oh no. So I got like 2 4s. Actually, bad. I got 2 jacks. Let me split this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like 2 4s are probably a better run because like ideally off of like probably like 4 to maybe like 7 or 8, then you might be able to like 4 to 6, especially. Then you can really like pull off some odds on a split because then like you can get some good runs off between the two and then just like, you know, yeah, 2 9s. Yeah. But it's like once you get up into like anything above that, then it kind of starts to get like why? Because you're looking at 20 at that point, but like 2 9s is pretty much the highest run. Depends on what the house has and who your opponent has. Do that 68K off 3 7s suited for the jackpot. But that's the saying, yeah, you gotta look at the dealer. This was like 7 8s are more consistent. Like 7 8 tops are more consistent, whereas like because what you want to do on a splits is you want to have a higher build stack. You want to have higher like consistent runs on the build stack. And so that's where like 9s can get tricky, especially in certain houses. But yeah, we could do a poker night for sure. I'd be curious how everybody and like how everyone around here bets.
Going all in right from the get go. Just
well, that's fine. I'm tell you right now. I'm gonna be
that does that. Like right. Oh, everything.
I'm gonna be very quiet early. I'm gonna be very quiet early because I'm gonna be watching everything everybody does. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you about my strategy, and that's not even giving anything away.
Yeah, exactly, Ollie.
Yeah, nah, all in. Okay, well now again, damn right you go all in. Yeah, I was wondering because like your camera's been randomly glitching this evening.
You see the little
yeah, and I've done like kind of the extent of what I can do on my end. It's clean. It's not like all like pixelated, but it's like this weird glitch effect that happens. And I was wondering if that was kind of
I was wondering if you could see it or it was just on my end
thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna call it here because
I probably should too. It's either it's when we're talking about Ian's internet, it kind of comes down to a point: do you fire it or are you going to let it quit on you?
Pretty much.
Nah, it's for me too. It's probably a good time to just call it and be an adult and do all the work stuff. But Sis saying you might be doing a Vegas run. Yeah, I like Vegas. I like Atlantic City a little bit better. I don't know if it's still. I don't know if it's still quite the same right now. Because it's been too long since I've been in the game. But back in the day, you can get more low risk entry games that could then in turn put you in a position where you could play into more higher run games, where especially with like the World Series of Poker and all that shit in Vegas, it was a little bit more complicated. Where you could play against people that were going to be like seriously playing the game, and then in turn that then, like, if you ask anyone who's like playing like basketball 1-on-1, like where you kind of get to that point where you're better off playing against a better opponent than someone who's not as good.
Yeah.
The chances of playing against a higher level opponent was a lower cost of entry to do so in Atlantic City. Let me put it that way. Whereas in Vegas, yeah, if you had the higher point, like, you could pay the exuberant cost to get in, then you could more than likely get better play. But Vegas has got a much more they have more variety in the overall scene, but it can also get more sporadic. So if you're coming in and I'm saying, okay, I've got a minimum entry of $2,500, then at the time I was playing, I would definitely do it in Atlantic City than I would have done it in Vegas at the time. Where you were really going for like the big $1 million pots and stuff like that, Vegas was really the only place to go outside of like Dubai, stuff out states, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm all for playing some poker.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's but also especially let's have no real money involved. Let's just kind of do it, just have fun. But like we could do like poker, we can do Uno, we can do, if we can find like online so we can do Monopoly, then I mean, yeah that would be great. Because with Monopoly you can have like if depending on the platform, you can have like so many people playing.
Oh yeah.
Almost
get Monopoly's one of those that there isn't a limit, but there sort of needs to be a limit. Because eventually you just run out of property. Like everybody's chopped it all up. No one exactly has a whole section. There's this weird balance you gotta have.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyhow, I'm gonna call it a night for me. Are you heading out?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I gotta do adulting stuff tomorrow.
Oh, silly adulting.
I know. Eats into our fun play time, internet problems and all that crap. Yeah. But yeah, man. Looking good. We're gonna be playing around some stuff where Ian's gonna be on the other side of the curtain, I guess, or however you want to call it. I mean, he's working. Yeah, well, we got to make sure if we can fall back if we need to.
Right.
But we're gonna try and figure out some stuff. We're gonna have Ian actually doing the hosting side, and then I can be the guest, and that's gonna be interesting at first, because what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? No. I think I have no doubt you can do it. What's gonna happen is I am going to start randomly pushing buttons on my Stream Deck.
Nothing's happening.
Out of instinct.
Man, this is not. What is happening here?
Why is I'm pushing this button? Why is this not working? Hey, Ollie, good night.
Yep.
Thanks for hopping on. You know we
seeing
love you. You know we do. Seth, DG, Zip, where'd you disappear, bitch?
He jumped in for 10
Zip,
seconds.
and he's like, I'm not talking about this. I'm out. And he did kind of hop into kind of the.
This is a bad time. Like old golden child.
Hey, Zip, what's up, dude? Now you come on and say what's up.
Yeah.
Dude, where you been? Get ready to hop off, man. He's like, I've just been listening. I've just been hanging out.
Exactly.
That's actually good. Hey, but if you do, also for anyone, I'm playing Immature with some other friends right now. No doubt, dude. No problem. Also, a exclamation point lurk is also always an option for folks. But hey, Valve, I'm glad you're having fun, man. Hey, Zip. Also, if you haven't been listening, just to let you know, we are very likely to be doing some like things like Uno, Monopoly, poker, maybe some blackjack, those kinds of things where we can get some people playing together from the community and that kind of thing. So look out for that. If you're into that, let us know and look out for it. We're gonna shoot it for like May. We're gonna very characteristic for the Getting Work podcast. We're actually gonna kind of really like legitimately kind of plan something out, you know.
It's a little bit a dry run this week. It's a bit dry run.
Oh, what a throwback stuff. We're just doing like, you know, you gotta test the waters. You gotta kind of figure out what works. Yeah. But you know how we feel about all you. Thank you so much to everyone who's hopped on tonight. New, regular, otherwise. Sorry for the internet glitches, but that's just what can you do? But with that, this is Getting Work signing off.
Later, fam.